Hello and welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Gitasha Sharma. Here are the top stories we are tracking for you on Wednesday, the 6th of July. Indian Prime Minister to embark on four-nation Africa tour with energy trade on agenda. Islamic State threatens more attacks in Bangladesh in its new video. And Eid-ul-Fitr celebrated with zeal across Pakistan and parts of India. And now for all the details. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will embark on four-nation Africa tour on Wednesday. The visit is aimed at strengthening economic ties, maritime security and deepening cooperation with African partners.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will kick off his four-nation visit to Mozambique, South Africa, Tanzania and Kenya on Wednesday. The Indian Prime Minister's visit follows the recent visits to Africa by President Pranab Mukherjee and Vice President Hamid Ansari. The aim of the visit is to strengthen ties, consolidate the gains that India has made at the India-Africa Forum Summit in October, and counterbalancing China's growing influence in the resource-rich continent. Memorandum of Understandings or MOUs on government-to-government purchase of pulses, on civil aviation cooperation and others will take place during the official meetings. Becoming the first Indian Prime Minister to visit the African nation in 34 years, he will reach Mozambique on Thursday in the first leg of his visit.
Tension is escalating between Pakistan paramilitary rangers and the Muttahida Qawmi Movement Party in country's southern Karachi city. The rangers are indirectly blaming the party for creating a situation that could affect peace in the metropolis. While briefing the media on Tuesday, a spokesperson of the paramilitary stated that the speeches and the statements by a foreign-based leadership of a political party is inciting a specific group and students to attack state institutions, media organizations, traders and artists and create lawlessness. The statement comes against the backdrop of a speech by London-based MQM chief Altaf Hussain, in which he lashed out at the Rangers for targeting the party's charity wing. Reverting to the Rangers' allegation, the MQM stated that the paramilitary is making such statements to hide their incompetence. Staying on news from Pakistan, people of Pakistan-administered Kashmir have been struggling against the injustice of the administration on a daily basis. Unchecked load shedding for long time periods has made life miserable for the people of the remote Himalayan region.
The callous and indifferent attitude of authorities has left the people of Pakistan-administered Kashmir in the dark, quite literally. Life has become miserable for the people of the illegally occupied region who are forced to reel under the heat due to the long and frequent hours of load shedding. The failure of the authorities to address the issue is fueling anger among the people against both the local administration and the Pakistan government.
बिजली के इन झटकों की वजह से हमारा ट्रांसफार्मर भी जल चुका है, जिसकी वजह से हमें और भी परेशानी और तकलीफ़ का सामना है। आजकल गर्मी है, बहुत से लोग बिजली की वजह से लोड शेडिंग की वजह से परेशान होकर दरियाओं का रुख कर रहे हैं। बहुत सी परेशानी है, लोगों को बहुत परेशानी है। घर में उनके आजकल इतनी गर्मी है कि घर में बैठा ही नहीं जा सकता, 1 घंटा भी नहीं बैठा जा सकता। और ऊपर से बिजली का ये काम है कि 2 घंटे 1 घंटे रेगुलरली मुसलसल, कोई वक्फा ही नहीं है बीच में। 4 घंटे, कभी 4 घंटे, कभी 3 घंटे, कभी 1 घंटा बिजली का ये मुसलसल आना जाना है।
While Pakistan continues to exploit the local resources and taxes the people heavily, it does not allocate any funds for bettering the social infrastructure of the backward region.
Moving on to news from Bangladesh. The Islamic State, which has taken responsibility for the Dhaka terror attack, has released a video online threatening more attacks on Bangladesh. A report.
Hailing the July 1st deadly attack in the Holy Artisan Cafe in the diplomatic area of Dhaka, international terror outfit Islamic State in its new video called for jihad or waging a war in Bangladesh. In the video, which was released online on Wednesday, 3 of the speakers are said to be of Bangladesh origin but could not be identified immediately. Branding the Dhaka terror attack as just a glimpse into what they are capable of, the IS stated that they will repeat such incidents until Sharia law is established all over the world.
We are going to fight till the end. Either we will win or we will get victory or we will get shahada. That is martyrdom. So there is nothing to lose for us here. So this is a battle that you can never win, and you will never win, bi-idhnillahi ta'ala.
One of them also termed democracy in Bangladesh as a shirk or unforgivable crime. 2 police personnel and 20 civilians, mostly foreigners, were killed when a group of gunmen entered the cafe on the fateful night of July 1st. Despite the Islamic State claiming responsibility for the attack, the Bangladesh government believes that the attack was carried out by homegrown terrorists.
Celebratory mode is on as Eid-ul-Fitr festivities begin in parts of India and across Pakistan as Muslims mark the end of the holy month of Ramadan with prayers. The festival involves thanksgiving, feasting and exchange of gifts with relatives and closed ones.
Muslims in India's Kashmir and southern Kerala ushered in Eid-ul-Fitr festivities on Wednesday as they follow Saudi Arabia and mark the festival a day ahead of celebrations across the country. Eid will be celebrated in most parts of India on Thursday, as announced by the chief cleric of capital New Delhi's historical Jama Masjid. Hundreds of Muslims offered early morning prayers together to mark the end of Ramadan.
ईद-उल-फितर है और मुसलमान सब आज ईद नमाज पढ़ने के लिए इस ग्राउंड में हाजिर हुए हैं और अल्लाह ताला से अपने इस रोजे के महीने की जो दुआ है उसको कबूल करने के लिए यहाँ आए हैं ताकि उनके रोजे कबूल हो और अल्लाह के दरबार में उनका ये नमाज पढ़ना कबूल हो जाए.
People across Pakistan also celebrated the festival with prayers in mosques early in the morning, followed by visits to family and friends.
ईद-उल-फितर के मौके में मैं लोगों को यही पैगाम देना चाहूँगा कि मिलजुल कर रहना चाहिए. ईद-उल-फितर की खुशियाँ मिल बांट के बांटनी चाहिए और जो गरीब मुस्तहिक हैं उनको भी इस खुशी में शामिल करना चाहिए. उनको बिल्कुल भी नहीं भूलना चाहिए.
On Eid-ul-Fitr, Muslims wear their finest clothes for what will be their first daylight meal in a month. Children are given Eid or Eid money by all elders of the family, which they promptly spend.
The annual chariot festival of the famed Lord Jagannath began in India's eastern Odisha province on Wednesday with great fanfare. The rapturous mood prevailed at the proceedings amid stringent security measures taken by the authorities to avoid mishap.
Millions of people from across India gathered in eastern Puri city for the annual Jagannath Puri Rath Yatra or Chariot Festival. This is the only time in the entire year that the devotees will see Lord Jagannath leaving the temple with his sibling Balram and Subhadra. According to Hindu mythology, they visit their aunt for 9 days and are taken in a procession. The Rath Yatra marks their journey from and to their aunt's house. The deities and celestial wheels are taken out from the temple on their chariots, from where it gets the name Rath Yatra.
We are very fortunate that at Puri, all the millions of devotees from all over the world have gathered together. We welcome them to witness this greatest people's festival of the entire world.
Devotees decked up in colourful attires pull the heavily decorated chariots amid loud beating of drums and chanting. An atmosphere of jubilation and religious fervour was witnessed at the grand event. The return journey of the deities will commence on 15 July.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude, the top stories once again. Indian Prime Minister to embark on 4-nation Africa tour with energy trade on agenda. Islamic State threatens more attacks in Bangladesh in its new video. And Eid-ul-Fitr celebrated with zeal across Pakistan and parts of India. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.